Annie Marshall flees her home as if being followed, but she tells passers-by she doesn't need assistance. She climbs into her vehicle and leaves. She contacts her parents that evening while sitting by herself on the beach to express her love for them. Her disfigured body is still on the beach in the morning. Jay Height, a carefree college student, and her boyfriend Hugh go to a movie. Jay claims she can't see the girl in the yellow dress that Hugh is pointing to. Hugh is uneasy and requests that they go. Later, Hugh and Jay have their first sexual encounter in his vehicle before he uses chloroform to render her unconscious. She wakes up strapped to a wheelchair, and Hugh tells her that he has given her something through sexual contact, an entity that only they can see will be pursuing her. This creature can pose as any human. Although it goes at a walking pace, it is always aware of her location and will always be close. It will kill Jay if it captures her and go after the prior owner to pass it on. In order to demonstrate that Jay is being followed, Hugh waits till a nude woman slowly approaches them. He then exhorts her to have sex with someone else right away. After driving Jay home, he runs away. Hugh, who is living under a false identity, and the nude woman are not located by the police the next day. When Jay spots an elderly woman approaching her at school who is hidden from view, she runs away. Kelly, Jay's sister, and her lifelong friends Paul and Yara stay at Jay's house overnight. Where a window is smashed, Paul looks about but finds no one. Jay immediately rushes upstairs to the others, who are unable to see the creature, as he witnesses an unkempt, half-naked, and urinating lady approaching her. Jay rides his bike out of the house when a towering man enters the bedroom. The group locates Hugh's home and learns his true name, Jeff Redmond, with the assistance of their neighbor Greg. After a one-night stand, Jeff explains, the thing started chasing him. He reiterates that the only way to get rid of the problem is to sleep with someone else and beg them to do the same. To give herself time to reflect, he suggests that Jay take a car to a far-off place. Paul, Yara, Jay, and Kelly are driven to his family's lake house by Greg. When Greg leaves to go urinate on the lakefront the following day, the creature appears as Yara and attacks Jay from behind by holding her hair, as her friends see. After escaping in Greg's vehicle and getting into an accident, she awakens in a hospital with a fractured arm. Jay had sex with Greg in the hospital to buy herself some time. Despite Jay's pal's insistence, Greg disputes the entity's existence. Later, Jay witnesses the entity, who is Greg, moving in the direction of Greg's home. It enters after smashing a window. When Jay enters the house, he discovers that Greg's mother, who is partially nude, is the creature that is attacking and killing Greg. After driving away, Jay spends the night outside. Jay spots 3 young men on a boat on a beach. She steps into the water after partially undressing. Paul, who is prepared to take the chance, asks Jay to give it to him back home, but she declines. The group decides to lure the thing into a swimming pool and dump electrical devices into the water as a final resort. Jay sits in the pool till her father appears and the creature shows up. It hurls the gadgets toward her rather than into the pool. Paul accidentally hurts Yara while firing at an invisible target, but he also shoots the creature twice before it falls into the pool. Paul shoots it once again as it drags Jay under, and Jay gets away as it sinks to the bottom. Jay goes to the pool and discreetly observes as it fills with blood while Paul inquires as to if it is dead. Paul and Jay had sex back at Jay's residence. Paul passes prostitutes on his way through town. In a hospital, Yara gets better. Later, a stranger follows Jay and Paul as they stroll along the street hand in hand.